What's up, YouTube? King Dennis here with a pepper review. Happy New Year, by the way. It's 2006. I've been off a few days, so I think it's the 3rd of January 2016. Anyway, today's pepper review is my very first and I believe my only harvest of the year. It's a Rhombodium pepper. It's a wild pepper. Not sure if you guys can even see it, but it is this really dark maroon colored pepper. Anyway, I believe Nigel or Chris Phillips had sent me the seeds, and I grew it, and it looked real good and lush and beautiful, and then some shock, and the weather in California has really been inconsistent. I really couldn't tell whether it liked hot weather or cold weather. All I knew is it did well in both, but in where I was growing it at, it was hot, and so I would put it in my shade house, and so with the sun, the netting I had, it blocked off, I believe, a lot of the UVs, and so the heat was there, but it wasn't getting enough UV lighting. So anyway, I just left it out in the sun, full sun. It got cooler and came back, and this is what I got. So first time. Will I grow it again? I don't know. We'll see what happens with the one outside. This thing, I germinated this in November of last year, so it took what 14 months for this to give me a pod. So, anyways, Rhombodium pepper. I think there's a seed in here. Really hard to tell the flavor, because if you look at the stems and everything else around it, the the calyx, it might be a little bit overripe. Heat is 0. I would say it had the texture of a little bit kind of like an overripe grape. Kind of reminded me a little bit of the Flexosum pepper that I had, which had a gelatinous grape-like texture. And this one seemed like it was the same, but again, more like an overripe grape. And so disappointing, because I didn't really I didn't taste much. And because of it being so tiny, I didn't get to taste much. And there's no heat whatsoever. So I don't know. I mean, for the work that I did to get this going and to produce this, kind of disappointed. The one I have out there now, it still looks healthy. I'm sure there's my aerophyid mites on it, and that might have affected a lot of its production. But it had a lot of flowers and it had a lot of buds, but I believe it just came a little bit too late. So first review of the season of 2016 year, and sad to say, it's a little bit disappointing. Hopefully I can keep the pepper alive, and maybe it'll do better. What I might do next year is put it in, or later on, is put it in new soil so it has more nutrients, and or try hydroponics, see how well it does in that condition. So anyway, keep on growing, keep on sharing the heat. Thank you all to all those that are watching. Take the time to watch, subscribe, and listen to my 8 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes of bull crap. So Happy New Year, go Saints, 7-9. Good way to close the year with a win. Deuces.